Colt, do you ever consider like what y'all's experience would have been like in the transfer portal? Like, how would guys have let? Would you maybe have considered leaving? Like, you were a redshirt freshman. I think that's the beauty. We can kind of get into Arch a little bit here. Like, the fact that Arch isn't leaving is so great, and there's still like the rumor that Quinn's coming back. I mean, he could play his way into the draft in these coming games, but Arch is not going anywhere as of now, and he's going to stay for another year.
And I want to piggyback off this question a little bit because I was going to bring this up. We're losing Malik, but for Arch and for Quinn and for the guys coming in, Trey Owens is another quarterback coming in. Like,
love him.
What as a quarterback do you tell those guys in order to keep them to kind of keep their head in the program and to stay and not bow out anytime soon?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's all different, and I don't know what they're saying, but I remember when I can just go back to what it was when I was in school, and Coach Brown, always said, like, you're constantly competing for your job. Like, there's going to be people, this is Texas. Like, there's going to be people that come in that are going to want to play and they're going to compete with you. And like, I didn't feel safe at all until I was going into like my senior year.
Really?
Right? Like, people forget, like, I had a couple bad bowl practices. I threw a couple interceptions that I shouldn't have thrown when I was a sophomore. And like, I split time my sophomore year in the Holiday Bowl and we still won the game. But I split time that game, right? And it was all because Coach Brown was like not playing around, and he this is a competition. If you don't want to play your best, and you're not playing your best, then we're going to put the next guy in, right? Mm-hmm. And so I don't know how it's approached now. I know that I was always on edge in college. I think it's a great room. I think as a quarterback at UT, like when I was in school, we always got the top recruit, right? Jevin Sneed, Garrett Gilbert, like all these guys they're the 5-star number 1 quarterback or whatever. Yeah. Like it was common, right? And so I don't think you're scared of that. I don't think you are worried about that. I think you go in and you work and you play hard and you learn. And I think Arch is in a great spot. The best thing that ever happened to me was redshirting. I mean, I needed it bad. Like Arch is so much more mature and physically and mentally, like, he's been around the game his whole life. Like he's ready. I think, but I think you'll see much benefit from the redshirt year for him. And I know for me, that was the case. Like without the redshirt year, who knows what happens? I needed to get, I grew a couple inches. Like I hit a growth spurt. I had a front row seat to watching Vince Young lead, our team to the national championship, right? Like it was such a learning year. And it was invaluable. So I think that Texas, as far as the quarterback position, whether Quinn comes back or not, we're in great shape, right? Quinn's played phenomenal this year. You look at how he played last year to what he's done this year. Like, it's just an overall grasp of Sark's offense. I think it's maturity, it's footwork and accuracy. Those things fall into place the more you feel comfortable with what you're doing. And I mean, it's night and day how he's played, and it's been really fun to watch.